the NHL boasts a lot of talented young players, probably more so now than at any other time in its modern history, and so we're happy to welcome one of them to the program tonight, Andrew Cogliano of the Oilers, and that intro works a lot better when the team wins, as it did tonight, 4-1.
Yep.
Part of that was your 11th goal of the season. First question to Mark Crawford.
Well, tell us a little bit about the goal. I want the second question, though, too.
Sure.
Yeah, we just got on. It was at the end of the game on the end of the power play, and pretty nice passing by Nilsson and Gagne, and just standing in front of the net and just redirected upstairs. So.
All right, Mark, follow up.
The second question is one about fashion. You're looking at the skinny tie, the really nice watch. Can we get a close-up on that?
Let's look at that watch.
My God.
That's as big as my head, and I got a huge head.
I'm not going to lie, this is Sandy Gagne's. I kind of bought it off him, but...
I thought you guys were sharing clothes.
No. This is Sheldon Surrey actually got these for us from LA. I got a black one at home, so he's trying to dress us up a bit last year.
Well, Sheldon's styling, so that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah. Our director just said a moment ago, Nassau called, they want their watch back.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about the kid line. You, Gagne and Nielsen, turned heads last season. The sky was supposed to be the limit for you this year, but you haven't played together a lot, and it's been a lot tougher for the three of you as a unit. Why?
Yeah, I think, obviously there's a lot of pressure coming in, and I don't think it really got to us too much. I think for the most part, we wanted to play, we wanted to come in and have fun like we did last year. I think, a couple of us were slumping early, and I think as we did, we all kind of slumped together and things didn't go well. So, when we get out there, we feel really comfortable. We make plays out there, but, at the beginning of the year, it didn't work. So,
You ever been to Balzac, Alberta?
No.
Because Garrett lives there, and he's got a question for you. Here it is. I've always been curious about what happens in a locker room between periods. Is Mac T very vocal, or do the players tend to do most of the talking?
Well, usually for the first 10 minutes or so, the older guys usually try to calm down the room or talk up if we're winning or losing. And Mac T usually comes in with about 5 minutes left and tells us, we got to do better or we're doing well. So, there's a large vocal group with the older guys in the room, which are good leaders. So.
Do you ever get any peel the paint off the wall speeches from him?
Sometimes, and you need that sometimes. And there's certain games where he has to obviously come in and do his job to get us going. So,
but not tonight.
No, not tonight.
Okay.
So,
Mark,
did you get a chance to watch the World Junior game today? I know you had a great tournament with the World Juniors a few years back. Did you get a chance to watch the game or any part of it today?
Yeah, we watched some of it, and it's always fun to watch, especially when it's in Canada. I've had a chance to play when I was in Vancouver. And
06 and 07, right? You were part of those.
Yeah.
They're looking for their 5th gold medal, and you helped win numbers 2 and 3.
Yeah, I was in Vancouver for 06, and we were in Lexington for 07. And it's always fun to watch. It's a great tournament, and it's great for the Canadian fans, and it gives us still goosebumps. The guys that play there. So,
how did being part of those gold medal teams help shape your career? Because it seems that these days, anyone who's anyone in the NHL has played in this tournament.
Yeah, and you know what? You always want to be a winner, and I think I had the chance to win two games and two tournaments, and like I said, you always want to be on a winning team. You always want to be doing well. You always want to be playing for your country and showing well. So it helped shape me as not only a player but as a person to kind of come through when you need it at clutch times, and a lot of pressure on you when you play in those tournaments. So it was always fun.
Mark?
Well, Andrew, you're known in the league as one of the fastest young players in the league. Is there anything that you do training-wise that allows you to be, or is it just your God-given gifts?
I think some of it is. I didn't do too much power skating or anything like that when I was younger, and I think some of it is God-given. And other than that, for the most part, I do a lot of track work in the summer, do a lot of, obviously, weights, but I try to stay on the track and get my speed up and do short sprints. And I think it's a big part of my game, so I got to keep that at the top, obviously.
The Oilers' skills. Well, sorry, Mark. I was going to say.
Did that start in Michigan, or were you doing it before you got to Michigan?
I was doing it before. I was playing for the Buzzers, St. Mike's Buzzers, for 2 years. That's kind of when it started, and I think the training it gets more important as the summer goes on and you get older. And my body's still maturing. I'm still getting older, so as the summer we kind of do the programs like I need them and do program them so I'm using my speed and my legs are getting bigger.
Oilers skills competition, I was going to say, is tomorrow here at Rexall Place. You're the odds-on favorite to win fastest skater. What do you think of that kind of pressure?
I don't know. Last year I was too, and I lost. So
To Curtis
Glencross, and he was kind of came out of nowhere. So Coley's been all over me and telling me he's going to beat me, but I'll give it a shot. But he's pretty fast.
Want to ask you about, I guess, the greatest achievement in your short NHL career, which was last year, in the month of March. You scored 3 straight OT winners against Columbus, Chicago, and St. Louis in that order.
Yeah.
It was an incredible feat that landed you, well, perhaps not you, but your gloves and your stick in the Hockey Hall of Fame. How do you remember it?
It was kind of a blur, we were just playing games, and the first one was a shot that just went through the defenseman, and Nielsen was giving me passes, and you don't see too often, and Sammy gave me the last one, which was a great pass, and it was pretty cool to obviously go through that and get your stuff in the Hall of Fame, and something I'll obviously remember for the rest of my career.
Yeah, they asked for your gloves and your stick, and they're on display.
Yep. Yeah, I saw them in when I was home for the summer. I took my little cousins there and had the chance to see those.
You, Tom Gilbert, Sam Gagner lived together in a lovely house in South Edmonton, and I think it was part of a feature, by the way, or focus of a feature that we aired in our pregame show earlier tonight. I think a lot of people would be interested to know what life in that house is like. What's the routine, or is there one?
It's a great life, I don't have any complaints, and it was nice of Ethan to rent this house to us last year. We were living there for basically free, and this year we're paying rent, and he's given us the opportunity to live there, and it's obviously a great house for us three to live as young guys. And Gibby's kind of the older guy, the dad-like figure in the house, and me and Gags are the little guys.
So he's Vinny Chase of Entourage?
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I can't say that. No, I don't know about that. I think he's just the oldest guy. But we have a great time, and it's two guys to hang out with and do things that you usually do off the ice, and it gets us your mind off hockey.
Well, when we were there, and I told the story earlier tonight, a couple of weeks ago, to shoot the feature, I got a glass of water out of the cooler in the kitchen, and Tom came in and he said, "I hope you didn't drink that because it's been there for 2 years and no one's touched it." So I've been on antibiotics ever since, but I'm okay now. And then the phone rang, and Tom Gilbert said, "Phone? I didn't even know we had a phone."
Yeah. The landline doesn't work. We just use our cell phones. And, shopping and grocery shopping we gotta get on that sometimes, but other than that, we keep it pretty clean.
Well, you are nothing if not particular about your room being kept very neat and clean. The closet looks like it could be the display window at Eaton's. Sam and Tom say you're fixated on having it in perfect order. How would you explain this?
I don't know. I think they gave me too much grief for this. I think, I just have a little ritual before the nights of games, and I just do my closet and do my room, make sure it's all clean. It's just a way to get focus for myself during games, but I think they gave me too much grief for that one.
Okay, here's a question then for you via videotape. It's from a guy named Tom in Edmonton.
Andrew, just want to ask you a quick question while you're on that silly show with those two losers you're talking to right now. Just going to go home and mess up your bedroom, your shoes, your ties, your shirts. Just want to know what you think about that.
He did have a mischievous look in his face as he was leaving.
You know what? Gibby wouldn't do that. He's too good of a guy. So.
Now, how about Sam?
Sam might, yeah, definitely. We have some run-ins sometimes, but like I said, they're great guys, great roommates.
The best part of that question was silly show with two losers.
Yeah. What's that about?
I don't know.
All right. Andrew Cogliano, the Edmonton Oilers, is our guest on After Hours. We'll continue live from Rexall Place in chilly Edmonton in a moment.